The topic for tonight is we're going to be talking about the automatic draft, the automatic selective service. The automatic draft is kind of a misnomer. I guess you could say H-Town is kind of clickbaiting, but it is related to that. If they draft you, it will be automatic if they have you under the automatic selective service. And the question is, should military selective service enrollment be automatic for men and women ages 18 to 25? We're going to talk about it. All right, we're going to talk about it. So family, it all boils down to the draft. When the last time we've had a draft? Betty Bob said we have 10 likes and 7 watching. And H-Town, where is Charlton Zimmerman? It might be an off time. He might be spending time with his family. You know, I'm doing this off the cuff, but it was breaking news. So everybody's not going to be able to make it. But if they can't, then they're going to fuss at me. Now, family, this is an issue dealing with two things: our liberties and freedoms as Americans, you know, the Statue of Liberty, and the Uncle Sam, the government, and what their role is in our lives. Which one do you think we should focus more toward? Our duty to our country, duty under Uncle Sam, the government, or freedom? And when I say freedom, I'm talking about our personal freedoms and rights. Let me know which one you think is more important, or they equally important. Put an equal between the two. Which is more important, duty to your country or freedoms of expression, your personal rights? Which one is? Okay, say Korean men have to serve at least 2 years, mandatory. So there are places that you have to serve in other countries. I think Israel, you have to at least do 2 years of service. You know that that beautiful woman that played Wonder Woman, she was in the military. Which is first, family? Everybody show love to Dome too. So 66 Love says freedom. Okay. Which one is more important? And I'm going to put it back up there for those just coming to the room. Duty to our country or freedom of expression or personal rights and freedoms? Which one? Everybody speaking to Dome. Say, hey, family. Yes, Linda Carter. No, not Linda Carter. I'm talking about the new one, not her. Linda Carter was Hispanic. Y'all didn't know that. Look at my sister up in here. Everybody show love to our sister Grace. I'm going to get back to you on the email, sister. I've been out there working in the yard. I read you and I love you. And you made me hungry talking. Everybody show love. Which one is it? Come on now. Let us know, fam. Duty to our country or personal freedoms and rights? I'm with you. I'm with Coasty and our sister Grace. Everybody show love to Sister Grace coming in. And Dome. Don't forget Dome Logic. Coasty say equally important. I have to agree. I mean, because without the duty to your country, how can you protect your personal freedoms? I don't know. Some people are right. This is heavy. Betty say both. Y'all got me confused. I want to say personal freedoms because I'm getting old and I don't want to go nowhere. But when I was younger, hey, you couldn't, man. This I love this country. Come on, look at all the history we have here, the turmoil we went through, the American Revolution, slavery, went through the Civil War, went post-Civil War, we went through Jim Crow, we went through famines in Europe. They had people come over here, the potato famine in Ireland, all this stuff, people coming over here, and we came here. and I'm going to tell you something, family. We all we got. Family, am I sounding like one of these people trying to get somebody elected? Listen, say hello, Grace. Say hello, Grace. Hello, Hope. You are doing well. I hope so. and say, hey, Dome, now listen, we're not going to be here long. Now say, I only said that now because I see them as sending our children everywhere at a personal whim. That's what bothers me. So I when it comes to, I'm a hypocrite. When it comes to my daughter, I'm focusing on personal freedoms because we're about to talk about it, family. I love this country. You understand? I ain't gonna lie. I love what I am, where I come from. And this is my country and I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Family, but if people registering for selective service, and we're talking about in particular, so those know, should military selective service enrollment be automatic for men and women ages 18 to 25? And it seems like that's what they're doing. Listen to Sean. Now, I was able to get back to you, Sean, about 2 more people. I got to get back to Grace and 2 other people. Some of y'all wasn't able to get back to. I'm sorry. Now, listen, Sean say, hey, all, just popping in for a short time. We'll be here tomorrow for sure. Yes, indeed. We ain't gonna try to be here long either. Now, listen to what Jay Oliver says. Hello, family. Everybody show love to Sean and Jay Oliver. Can you do that? Oh, look at she say H-Town, Jason, 66 love, Coasted Benny, Jay, Sean, Dome. Yes, indeed. All right, family. Everybody, y'all just too happy. Jay, how are you? Now listen, that's the big thing when you with somebody and you have to go off and serve your country. It could be under, a draft, and then you got to go in and be committed. Let's just assume, fam, because they're talking about opening the draft up for women too. We're gonna talk about it. I got feelings about this thing. And then you get in the military, do your training, and get into your MOS. All right, family. It's starting to static up, so I'm gonna take my face off for a minute. Give me a second, yeah. But they say you can make the medals. Let me ask you, is the medals worth the sacrifice? Why do you do it? Why did you join your country? Dart? Who is Dart? Yeah. Why did you join your country? Why did you join the military? Was it for the medals? Okay, say, I'm in draft. Yes, draft. They're talking about it. We're going to talk about it. See, many of you women, y'all chose to go in on your own. Okay, here's the thing, family. Now we're going to get into it. I got my picture out because it's kind of freezing up, but the voices still come. That surprised our sister. And look, she said dart, and look what I pulled up next. A dart, a arrow inside the thing. Now listen, South Korea has a 2-year thing for men, I think. Israel may have the same. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. You right on point. Now listen, 66 Love says, talk my oldest son out of joining 20 years ago. I'm glad I did too. Family, well, we about to get with it. Would you encourage and I got to pull my face up so you don't think I'm AI for this one. Would you encourage your children, biological children, stepchildren, but let's say biological. Let's deal with blood relatives right now. Your biological children, your blood relative nephews and nieces. Would you encourage them to join the military right now? And we're facing a war with Iran. Would you suggest they join? Or at any time? Let's just say any time. But you can let me know if you say this war, no, but other times, yes, or no times, just say never. Okay? Yes, no, or never. Let us know. And H-Town gonna be honest with you, y'all. Don't handle me wrong. I would not. I don't want my daughter going no military. No, I'm a hypocrite. Now, this is why I'm such a hypocrite. My daughter went to school on the bit. Oh, Doc Shelley's in here. Doc Shelley, you didn't hear my last statement. Ignore my last statement, Doc Shelley. I am a patriot, sir. Doc Shelley, hold on. That statement, that last statement about my daughter not joining the military, sir, that was done under duress. Huh? Salute, sir. Oh, Doc Shelley slipped in on me. Everybody show love to Doc Shelley and Benny G. Now, Grace says, okay, so I have 4 adult children. 2 are, what is that, Hyundai? And 1 active. And 1 goes postal. So how's that gonna play a part of a draft? Now think about it, family. Sister, you talking, you right, because some of us, I got family members a little touched. Huh? I'm a little touched now. They gonna take me back? No touch, that's the southern thing for having you throw it off mentally. Yes, indeed. Sister, you brought up the point. Benny says, you need active duty and freedom to protect the others. Now, what we asked the question, those you just came into the room, especially Sean and our brother Doc Shelley, listen, H-Town Vet says, which is more important? Your duty to your country, or your personal freedoms? Huh? Which one? Let us know. I got to go back there to show that. I want to ask y'all since y'all coming in. Okay. Because they trying to go kind of always almost leading to a draft, fam. Which is more important, Doc Shelley? Answer the question. I'm surprised to hear this from Doc Shelley. Doc Shelley said personal freedoms. I'm surprised. You've been jaded. Let freedom ring, say Jay Oliver. Huh? Now listen to what what 66 Love says. And y'all been giving solid information. Listen, it really depends on the economic situation for me. As AI takes more jobs, it might become the only option. Wow. The military may not say no. See, my granddaughter, Betty Bob said, my granddaughter is 26. Would you encourage her to join the military? Yes or no? Come on now. Look at Uncle Sam. Don't he look innocent? Don't he look like Colonel Sanders or something? He make me think about some Kentucky Fried Chicken. Now I got to get back here. So will they call them back? It depends if they don't get enough people. They did it somewhat in the Second Iraq War. People that had critical MOSs, they did. Other people, they froze from getting out of the military. So they got ways, so they won't let you ETS. I couldn't even PCS from Germany to Fort Polk, Louisiana. You understand? I wanted to go to Fort Polk. I hadn't been home in 3 years. And then I say, man, I'm going to Fort Polk. Well, about 2 years at that time. They say, nope, you got orders to Iraq. What's Iraq? Say everybody showing love. Doc Shelley showing love. So I always say, okay, Father. Okay, the Father. Oh, Lord. Nah, Lesbian History Month. It's LGBT History Month is in June, I think. Now, Betty says, never. That's what I'll tell my granddaughter. Look what happens to you, to your okay, somebody. Everybody's showing I got to play catch up. Family, I'm just glad that y'all are here. Now listen to what Jalov is right. I have, yes, and designated certain career fields. Brothers and sisters, I'm sorry, Benny said, say, okay, I gotta protect others. Now, family, we're gonna get back to it here. Family, I really appreciate y'all because we don't plan on staying on here too long. Let's get to it. And whatever we do to do it. And remember, family, we here, we family, we love each other, and everything's done so we can do things decent and in order. Now let's get back to it. Let's get to the facts. You know what H-Town gonna do. He gonna get to the facts. Huh? We gonna get to the facts now. I thought I saw something outside the window, family. Y'all know. Y'all know I got issues. I'm sorry. It ain't nothing but a limb moving, that same limb, but when it moves a certain way, I thought it was a human arm. Yes, indeed. Now listen, let's talk about where we would currently stand with traditionally what it was legally. When I turned 18, who in here when they turn 18, especially when you go to get your driver's license, you register for Selective-Service, particularly the men. If you register for Selective-Service at 18, put the number 18 in the chat, or however old you were when you registered for Selective-Service. How old were you when you registered for Selective-Service? I was 18 years old because I didn't actually get my license till 18. I waited because I wasn't driving anyway. Oh man, see, it didn't show me y'all other comments. I'm sorry. I didn't even know Charlton was in here. Say, Allah, he say, listen. Charlton say, hi family, H-Town, Doc Shelley, and even H-Town got me triggered about this. Oh, you have a daughter, sir. It's time for her to serve her country. I know your daughter might be married with kids, but the husband can take care of the kids. She needs to go to active duty. My daughter, what about, oh, I don't want her going. Oh, I don't want my daughter. I'm a hypocrite. My daughter just started her job. I don't want her to be messed up like me. Oh, is that hypocritical? I'm sorry. If your country is serving evil, you have to have the courage of your convictions. But wouldn't that be like turning on our own country? And how would our ancestors see us? How would our grandparents and great-grandparents, if they're no longer here, how would they see us if we did something like that? Because my granddaddy served in World War I. My uncles, cousins, a lot of family members and uncles served in World War II. Then my other uncles and my twin uncles served in Korea. You know, Fort Polk was a hardship tour, LOL. Yeah. So, but it was so close to home because I was going to come from Germany, be there, and then come home on the weekends. But Desert Storm messed all that up. No, my son did 22 years and he is a bit touched. So no, I would not. Wow. You would not let your granddaughter go. But those who are PNT, what then? Would you pass the mental health evaluation? Would you pass? What if they say what if you have physical conditions that make you PNT? Remember, come on, family. Hold on. Can I talk about it? Is this thing on? I'm going to get to when you went in. Family, I got to pull this up. Grace, you can work with 100% permanent total rating. Did I crash anybody's party right now? You can work, remember? If you can work in the military, right? Am I being messy? Hold on. I'm permanent total. Whoa. Scratch that last statement I made. I was looking at you, Grace, but I didn't mean it. Hey. No. Hold on, man. I gotta watch what I say. I was 18 when I registered for Selective-Service. So was Sean. We did it here in Houston. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got. Talking straight to Grace. Then say, Betty Bob say, Charlton says, I was going to send out the FBI for you. She asked about you, Brother Charlton. Listen to Jay Oliver. I was in basic training at 18. Wow. I didn't go until I was 19. I had to register after I got discharged. You told me it was an interesting situation. This brother went in at 17, I think. Didn't you go in at 17, Coasted? Family, I'm sorry if I'm making noise when I'm drinking that water, but I was out there putting grass and digging up dirt to put grass down and water and grass. I keep looking outside. I know ain't nobody out there at the window looking at me. Y'all, please forgive me. So Charlton went in 1972, enlisted in 1976. How old were you when you registered? Now, Jason said 18. My cousin is currently serving. Okay, equal. I can't say that because you know them, they'll get you. But I got you. Now listen, 66 say, your country has turned on you if you send you off for a good reason. Okay. If they send you off for a good reason. Okay. Family, y'all are into this here. Family, let's see what we got. Grace says that yes, a lot of us have our official retirement certificate, but what if we're only been out not that 10-year mark? Yeah, because they can call you back 8 years. I think it's 8 years inactive. You're right. Now, I don't know how the 10-year work. Charles say, no, I told my wife, ordered her to have a girl. So not drafted, 1985. You say you ordered, how you gonna order somebody to have a girl? Boom, they'll just say, hey, fam, yes, indeed. Fam, y'all making me feel inspired. I didn't shave, fam. You know what I'm saying? I got the rough look. Now listen, triggered. Fam, everybody show love to Boom nailed it. Fam, y'all say Boom nailed it. Doc Shelley say love thumbs up. No, I went in at 18. Okay, how you going 18 and you didn't register? Wow, that's you something else, man. You did it backwards. You're supposed to register first. I don't know. That confuses me. How did they let you in? I used to support a draft, but not since Ukraine kicked the okay. H-Town, it's a drone outside your home. Don't say that, O.J. Oliver. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to be sweating all night. I'm going to be sweating like a prostitute in church in here. Come on now. Listen. No triggers, Jay. Yes, no. Don't do that. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. I'm checking to see what's inside the Kleenex bottle. Do they have a camera in here? Get out of here. Yeah, man. Don't be trying to watch me. So, okay, Grace. The damage is done, Jay. Jay, Oliver, that channel, the damage is done. But it's all right. Now, listen. Charlton say, as Aloha said, GI, your country has abandoned you. I said, hey, Boom, I got to get it, Jay. What's up, Coasty? Dome, not listen to Dome. If no one joins, who will defend our country? Real talk. Well, I got some opinions on that. I'm going to get your opinion on it. Hi, Boom, nailed it. I hit the 10-year mark, so you straight. And for those that don't know, once you've been out for 10 years, at least I thought it was 8 years. So like I got 1992. So the year 2000, they couldn't call me back no more. My inactive reserve was over with. However, listen what Charlton say. My Selective-Service number is on my DD-214, and that is 336 what is that number? 94. I don't know what that number is. I hope that ain't no your personal number. Is it, lad? Family, y'all cutting up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. Let me get this last Boom nailed, and we're gonna get back to the information. Boom nailed to say we have the greatest country on earth. Not perfect, but have been to over 35 in the USA is great. Now tell me how many countries y'all been to, family. I'm gonna try to name as many. I'm giving a rough estimate. Okay. I've been to Germany, France, Spain, Sweden, Denmark, Copenhagen, Amsterdam, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Iraq, that's 10. Kuwait, that makes 11. Mexico, that makes 12. I think I've been to 12. Now, it might be more. I might have let out, but I think total, outside the United States, how many countries you been? 66, say 5. Those you've been in the Navy, you're going to be saying a lot. H-Town, 12 that I can think of, because I've never been to Canada, I don't think. Yes, last to be called back and discharged, veteran selective service up to like 50. Oh, I forgot. This is your doggone, is that your draft number? Let me know if that's your draft number, Charlton. Now, family, let's get into it, because we want to get done with this quickly. First thing is our legal obligation, okay? Males in particular, right? Legal obligation. Registration is mandatory for males ages 18 to 25. This is how it's been since 1980 until currently. Now they changed it. Failure to register is a felony with penalty of up to $250,000 fine or 5 years imprisonment. Which would you do if you were against the war? Would you pay the fine or would you do the 5 years in prison? If you had the money, would you pay the fine or would you put a lien on your house? Would you, ladies and gents, we're going to include the ladies for this. If they were drafting you or you refused to register selective service, would you pay the fine of $250,000? Put fine in the chat, or just put 5 years, or put prison. Just put 5 years, or you can say prison or $250,000 fine. Which one would you do? Talk to it. Now let me finish up, and I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute here. Let me see. So now, this is the proposal. Proposed automation. All right. Proposed legislation, etc., in the House aimed to automatically register all eligible men, which some groups warn would misuse data and compliance, complicate conscientious objectors exemptions. So meaning when you born, they gonna already have you on a list. And when you turn 18, you ain't got to register for selective service. They're going to automatically select you. Now, right now, they want to give you a caveat. No active draft right now. There is no active military draft, or registration does not equate to immediate military induction. So calm down. You've been watching too many Terminator movies. Just relax. So let's see, say 66, I lived in Germany for a while. Never would have come back if my father hadn't become ill. Yes, I understand. Respect, brother. Jay Oliver say 4, including Arizona. Okay. All right. He said include that. That's the whole country. I totally agree with you, Boomer. And we talking about countries, not states. Yeah, yes, that was your draft number. God, dog, you had a draft number. That had to be scary. Now, Jason said 14 countries for me. You've been to 14. Listen to what Grace says. This is crazy. War, huh? What is it good for? Make it make sense. Huh? What are the group? Was that water? War, what is it good for? Absolutely. Oh, I better not say nothing. They might shut me down. Benny G says about 25 countries, U.S. Navy. Oh, y'all Navy went a lot. It make no sense to me, yes. Both of us would pay the fine. You ain't, hold on, that would be $500,000. If you had the money, you pay it. You pay the fine. I'd ride mine out. Oh, I couldn't do that because if I went to jail, they're going to cut my 100% off. So they put us in a trick bag. I'd claim bone spurs. Are you making fun of the current president, Brother Charlton? Wait a minute, Brother Charlton. Are you saying that you would claim what President Donald J. Trump claimed on Spurs? Are you making fun of our president? I want you to atone, my brother. Now let's see. I want to just keep my face on there. Say, I don't have 250,000. I guess I'm doing fine. Can I put it on layaway? Can I put it on layaway? Grace say all waters, oceans, and ship countries deployment. Oh, you've been around. Like Johnny Cash, I've been everywhere, man. Now listen, Betty Bob say 15 likes and 13 watching. Be back in a few. Okay, love, brother, love. We ain't gonna be here too long, but love. We'll be here waiting on you, hopefully. Charlton say President Nixon terminated the draft in January 1973. I was 5 years old around it. Now I was 4. I was still 4. I hadn't turned 5. 73, my birthday, I'd be drafted. Oh, they use your birthday. Is that cold? They would use their birthday as the draft day. Triggered I be tonight. Sorry, brother. Sorry. Now listen to what I understand, because I wasn't around, so I would never put on no draft card on no situation like that, because I was a little kid. They couldn't take me, Charlton. Huh? What, they gonna take me in a diaper? No, I was a little older than that. I was running around creating mayhem though. G. Oliver say move to Pennsylvania and become Amish. Understood, conscientious objector per religion. Yes, but they talking about they gonna kind of get rid of the religious thing. This might undermine, because they do it automatically. When you was a baby, they already got your name in the system. Charlton talking about President Sore Ankles. Y'all, I'm way over 50, old and 50 years old, and I'm too broken. Okay, we're gonna find out. Family, I'm about to get to it. Come on, we about to ask you a few questions here before we close out. Now, who would be unqualified? Huh? Who would be unqualified, but they might say, you know what? We need you, so you're qualified. Let's talk about it. Who would be unqualified to be drafted if it came up, or registered for Selective-Service? Let's talk about it. What if they do a medical exam? Is there anything that would keep you from joining? Not Rito. Okay, look, okay. Maybe you're talking about me. Anything that would keep you. For me, it would be mental health. I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep me from being put in the war. What would keep you from being in the war? Would it be you're conscientious objector? What would it be? Now, y'all say y'all broken. How are you broken? What if they call you in right now? They say, well, we just need you to man the phones. We need you to be on the battlefield, on the ships, telling the young guys how to do this, the young women how to do this. How about that? They just want you to be an advisor. Would you go as an advisor? Now, listen to Charlton. No worry, H-Town. Army would supply defense as current president's service is dependent. I don't know what to do with you. Oh, man, this man is out of control. Maybe if you're medically retired. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling good. Now, Uncle Sam will definitely move the goalpost in his favor. U.S. Navy, never again. But if Uncle Sam calls on you, Doc Shelley, you have a duty to your country. They need you again. If they need you to go down on that submarine, sir, to give the morale to the young, that's why they keep older NBA players around, to teach the young ones how to live, not just to play. They may not play as much as they used to, but they're teaching the young ones. Uncle Sam is, oh Lord, listen to this. I hear you. Corman up. That's right. Corman up. Uh-oh. Now, this has been a complicated one. They're saying that people that are permanent residents, or let's say they're here, they're not full citizens. Should they be required to go? Some are saying yes, and some say they're not. So it's kind of a both ends. I haven't got a clear picture. I've heard two positions on this. Now listen, there are about 4 million 18-year-olds. I think, hold on. Did you say 4 million? Let me make sure that say 4 million. Yeah, that says 4 million. 18 years old. I think we have a long wait before they go after the old folks. Have you seen these youngsters? They playing video games all day. They didn't run outside like we used to play and fight and jump on trees and run from dogs and all this here. And some of us ran from chickens. I had a mean rooster. Listen to what Doc Shelley says. Draft illegals. Hold on. If you're not going to, if you do it, if you're saying people that's undocumented, you refer to them as illegal. If you're going to make them go in the military, you need to give them their citizenship afterward, right, Doc Shelley? Doc Shelley, women also, Charlton Acts. Do you think, Doc Shelley, do you think that my daughter, who her dad is a disabled veteran, sir, can I come up on the full screen? Hold on, I'm sorry, family. I gotta play the music because I gotta get Doc Shelley to feel a little good. I know it be blurring me up. Doc Shelley, my daughter, you know, and I use and she's working at a good accounting job. Should they rip my daughter out of her position and put her out in the military in the danger zone? Wouldn't that be hard on not just her but her father? That would oh boy, am I selling the soap or am I selling it? And tell us how you feel about it. How y'all feel about that? Should they take people that are not legal in the country? So say, okay, permanent residents, sure. They probably have all their freedom off our back. Oh, yes. Okay. Come on now, family. This is getting heavy. Now, what about future wars will be, hold on. Future wars will be fought using nothing but drones and robots. Wow. Not the one outside my window, though, right? Now, Jason says, Doc, this time I agree with you, Kip Rip. Jason, you're a bet. Oh, let me turn the music off. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, tell me if you can hear me good now. So 66 say, when I turn the music on, it blurs things up. ICE has arrested a few veterans that didn't have citizenship status yet. Sound is muffled. Let me know if it's still muffled. I'm going to check it right quick, okay? Give me a second. Let me know if you can hear me better. Put speakers in the chat. Sound better. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have turned that music on. I was trying to be dramatic. Sorry about that. Let me. I'm repeating. I'm sorry. And should this be given a second chance? Let's say a person did veterans who were deported. Should they be getting a second chance if they willing to go fight in this current war? Huh? What about those who have prison records, right? That's dealing with the and facing going to jail. Should they be given the option to go to war, huh? Or go to jail? What do you think? Go to war, go to jail? Now listen, okay. By law, resident aliens are required to register for Selective-Service. Benny G, I didn't know that. Thank you. Family, I know we're getting into a controversial situation, but these things have to be asked. Say, Charlton say, yes, notification. Now listen, Jay Oliver say, I know a veteran that has compensation, but does not want citizenship. Oh no. Hold on, let me ask you a question. If a person it gets deported and they getting VA disability compensation because they serve, can they lose their disability? I know the guy that was retired. He was 22 years in. He's from Mexico, born in Mexico, but he's been here since he was 2. And after he got out of the what do you call it, the Afghan wars in Iraq, he started drinking. He had 2 DUIs, so they sent him back. Is that fair? Now listen, Doc Shelley say, I don't believe women should be in combat roles. Wow. Should they be? But you didn't answer the question, Doc Shelley. I get that. Should they be drafted though? All right, we're going to talk about it. We'll get to that in a minute. Why we got a felon for president. Lord, is his son, he has a son that's about 18 years old, don't it? His younger. Is he going to get drafted? No. Okay, you say no. Oh, Doc Shelley, you surprise me every day, Doc Shelley. Now, they should have received it when they served. Yeah, but sometimes they don't. I feel bad about it. We did videos on this. Shouldn't have to be sent to war to get it. They already stepped up. Yes, I think they should automatically give them their citizenship. Who believe they should automatically give citizenship once you do 20 years in the military and retire? I surprise myself hourly. Doc Shelley, stop the cap, Doc Shelley. Ain't nobody got time for Doc Shelley. Ain't nobody got time for you. But I'm glad that you're here. Trying to get John Michaels here. Hold on. Doc Shelley said no. Look, we have Admiral here. Yes, it should be, but veterans should have a higher vote than civilians. Oh, I like that. Admiral, you came in here and said yes, okay. Doc Shelley said yes. Now, thanks, Doc Shelley. My faith has been restored. You only feel that way because you have a daughter and I have a daughter. We are biased. Yes, okay. Other countries have females in combat roles. Some probably fight harder than some men do. I know that ain't the issue. I know they'll fight harder. They're women that were serving in supply. They had, got into a situation. Let's see what Jay said. Hold on. But we want the, oh Lord, I'm about to get stereotypical. We need our women to come back in one piece. Now, let me into some people don't want citizenship after serving. That don't make sense, Dawn. I don't understand that. They'd have to put their retirement at risk. I'm confused. I'm getting confused, family. That's true, but I don't understand why. Jay Oliver say compensation is an earned benefit, not a fringe benefit while serving. Should they keep their compensation if they get deported? Let us know. Doc Shelley, women should be drafted. Say it. Oh, why you say? Say, damn, right, Jay. Let me see what Jay said. Compensation is an earned benefit, not a fringe benefit while serving. I totally agree. And so do our sister Grace. No one but illegals should be drafted. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, but they haven't sworn to the country yet. They hadn't sworn in. They haven't spread. Have they pledged the American Legion? I mean, not American. What is it called? The American Legion. What do we call it? Pledge allegiance to this flag. Doc Shelley triggered me. Now listen to our brother Robert Heidel in. Let me go where I can read it. Heidel is a political philosopher, also Navy officer who wrote Starship Trooper. Oh, that was one of my favorite movies. Everyone has a right, but those who serve receive a franchise to vote on federal affairs. Real talk. But what if you're disabled? You know, what if you disagree with war on religious purpose or grounds? Should your vote be less? Doc Shelley said, well, you're welcome. Now listen to what our 66 says. We can't act like women shouldn't do what men do. In the old West, they were fighting in East. Yes, they was. I got a daughter. I'm biased. Everybody's showing how to Admiral. Thank you for being there. And we get into heated topics, but y'all handle it with grace. Oh, did I use the word grace? Wow, family say in his books, everyone has rights to serve, even the disabled. Remember, one of their teachers had lost his hand, and he went back to serve. He had lost in the last war, and he went back to serve. Yes, indeed, he was disabled. J. Oliver say the veteran is a Gulf War deployed veteran. Okay, but it doesn't matter if she was in the rear echelon specialist. No, it don't matter where they was at. That swore to protect the nation from enemies, both foreign and domestic. So help her, God. Come on now. Also, I also don't think women should vote. But see, just when we starting to believe in Doc Shelley, we were starting. I'm starting to drink the Kool-Aid, huh? Please don't drink the Kool-Aid. Oh, Lord have mercy. Admiral say the state is required to find a job that is dangerous, but the disabled to do. Okay. The state is required to find a job that is dangerous, but the disabled can do. Okay. Admiral, hello. We say hello, everyone. Admiral say hello, everyone. Good to see you all. You too. I'm just pondering some fun philosophy. Yes. Grace grew up in the hood. Grace grew up in the hood. 20 likes and 19 watching. Doc Shelley say 1969. Okay. Say it's red Kool-Aid. You either grew up around black people. Grace grew up around black people. She know too much. So does Charlton. Y'all know too much. My daughter was going to the to be a Navy nurse, commissioned officer, but she found out medical condition would not qualify. Now let's see. Doc Shelley, you'd rather H-Town talk about the LGBT or lesbian month. Listen, this is Women's Month. So that includes all women, however they identify. Now, Admiral say people need to earn the ability to vote in federal affairs, but everyone can vote on local affairs. That makes sense. Now listen to George in here. Okay, says Doc Shelley, laughing my say Betty Bob Shipmate counsel me how to talk to her. Now, Doc Shelley say, I also don't think you should vote unless you own land. Okay, own land. Remember, that's the founding fathers own land. Okay, now you got me nervous. You know, I have a personal history with that owning land thing. But that was really bad on poor white people too. What if you're poor, Doc Shelley? What if you can't afford land? That's not fair. Admiral saying, what if you're 18, 19, and you haven't bought any land yet? Admiral say, I just want to lay out my whole position so there is no confusion. Real respect. Man month. Oh, look, George say man month is from January 1st to December 31st. How about that, Doc Shelley? I like that, George. Yeah. Doc Shelley say, I am poor because I bought land. Now let's get on to the next. Let's see. We about to deal with some topics here, fam. Uh-oh. Look, they try to call me in. They say I took the job from a qualified white person, so I'm claiming DEI. I can't join the military because DEI, because I'm not qualified enough as a black man. I want to give it to someone that's more qualified. What you think about that, Doc Shelley? I'm not qualified. I'm taking it from somebody that is more qualified. Huh? So let them go off to the war. I'm not as qualified. Actual 4-star admirals, E7 and first class, LOL, except hood rat. Boy, y'all out of control today. Yeah. Hey, George. DI, duty, education, intelligence. Okay. Oh, Lord. Y'all don't change the name of it. No. That ain't what it means. It means something else. No, it means that I don't qualify to get drafted. Yeah, I wish I could have used that when I was young. Charlton says, yes, you taught me that I should let her find out. I backed off. Okay. DI didn't earn it. Yeah, I don't earn it. So I didn't earn the right to serve the country. So if I got to go back, if they try to call me back in, I'm not qualified. And like we say, sometimes they say, hey, they say we gangsters. They say we criminals. So what you want us in the military for, right? I'm just kind of making light of it, right? But this is serious. What about women? They made fun of a female pilot. Not make fun. They criticized a female pilot that crashed a helicopter saying that she wasn't qualified, but it wasn't her fault. It was problems with the equipment. And they drugged this woman after her death, and she did nothing wrong. Y'all remember that? They found out it was something else going on with the aircraft. Yeah, the technology. Then everybody got quiet. So now you saying you want women to join the military? So given that, I'm gonna ask you a hard question. If we're going to have equal rights, should women be drafted too? Should they have to? Yeah, they found out. That's why they got quiet about it. She didn't do nothing wrong. Matter of fact, they the one that put her in. Y'all go look it up. Yeah, they put her in a bad situation because the other vehicles, the calibration was like 200 feet off. Or hundreds of feet off. Yes, indeed. Now, should women be required? Let's say, let's just not talk. Should women be required to register for selective service when they turn 18 years old? Yes or no? Simple answer a question. Let us know. Yes or no, fam? Huh? Should women be required? Yes or no? Tell us how you feel. And of course, I'm biased. Oh, now that's smart, Admiral. I say no. But we have the largest volunteer army in the United States. I mean, in the world. We don't need to make people join, right? Nobody should be required, says Admiral. This is kind of strange from us coming from being military people. Should women be required? Come on. Gioliver say no. But George say yes. And y'all can tell us the reason why once, but tell us yes or no. Should women be required to register for selective service when they turn 18? Like the men do. Now listen to what Grace says. Back in the day, the MIL conference and those S assault. What? Yeah, there was a lot of problems, not just back in too far. They had problems in this Afghanistan, Iraq wars where the women one had to carry the weapon while the other two showered. Did y'all know that? Yeah, I heard the stories. I wasn't there. Okay. And I'm sure it happened in the first Gulf War, but I didn't see any of that. But I'm not saying it didn't happen. Now, Admiral says if the state can't gain a volunteer force, then nobody should be required. But then our country will get taken over. Betty Bob say, H-Town, when I went to my ASVAB score, had higher than the men. Yeah, that happens. Let's see. Now listen, this is my bias. 66 Love say, being a father of 3 girls, I have to say no, but I'm biased. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Being the father of 1 female, 1 daughter, she's a grown woman, I'll say, girl, she my little girl. It would break my heart. I wouldn't be able to sleep. The live streams would only be 10 minutes, and 5 minutes I'll be talking about her. Why they took my baby. And that's biased and probably hypocritical, and I apologize. I just want to be honest with y'all. Yeah, I agree with Admiral. In a way, nobody should be required. But if we require, then everybody. Okay. George, that makes sense. Everybody show, I hope y'all show love to George. Now listen to what our brother Charlton say. No, women should not be drafted. It would reduce men being drafted. Numbers game. And Bible says it's a man job. Come on, family. Everybody show love to Screaming Eagle in here, okay? I got to pull this up to the screen so I can see the Admiral say the state has to merit the populace, okay, voluntarily enlisted. And it should not be on a contract basis. You should be able to quit anytime in the military. Wow, they don't let us do it though, Admiral. Now, George said, yeah, I've heard stories about that when women started driving trucks, it was kind of rough for them. Yes, indeed. Everybody show love to Screaming Eagle says. Screaming Eagle 14 says, I have 2 grandsons, 18 and 21, okay? Nephew 19 and 24. I served and I am scared. Yeah, I'm scared for them. I got a niece that's about 19. I got a daughter 23, a niece 23, and a niece that's 26. Family, that bothers me. I got all females. They gonna take all all the females from me, huh? Then you're gonna really have me upset. But hey, I'm biased, so I would recuse myself from the decision-making process. The problem is that the USA men are expected to hold all the responsibilities with none of the authority. Now that's the issue, if we're gonna have equal rights, but I don't know. Oh Lord, y'all really hit me hard. During Desert Storm, Desert Shield, when on the ship, who didn't want to go to war just got pregnant. Well, somebody was getting them pregnant though, right? While the man, you say he wasn't the one that committed the red crime. He was around the scene of the crime, wasn't he? He was an accomplice, wasn't he? But yeah, they had the boat they did call the Love Boat, that first Navy ship. I heard about it when I was over in Desert Storm. My friends tend to have an insane amount of sudden pregnancies. But that happens anyway where you're going to get men and women together. That don't mean they were doing it to get out of stuff. Some may have. Admiral say, you can give a sailor responsibility if they have no authority over the subject matter. Okay, women, okay. I don't think so, okay. Men talk about tender daddy, baby, multiple deployments. Oh my God, I gotta stop. y'all, man, see, we talking about this in mature fashion. Charlton say, Doc Shelley, of course, where do you think new squids come from? You a doctor? Y'all the best, man. Oh boy. Okay, now Admiral say women should not be allowed to get pregnant in the military. Whoa, how can you not allow them? Well, let me ask you this here. So men can have babies with their wives while in the military, but the women that are soldiers, wouldn't that be discriminatory? This is deep. I'm not a S doctor. I'm a corpsman. Your channel is phenomenal. This is from Screaming Eagle. I love your humor. I love your content. Please keep it rolling out for us veterans. Much appreciated, my friend. And in return, peace, love to the family. Love y'all. You understand? Now listen to this here. Admiral says getting pregnant in the military should be an automatically end of service. It's kind of rough. Because the woman needs time with her family. Shouldn't she get time off when she has a child for military service? Huh? Just like maternity leave in the military or something like that. Do they do maternity leave in the military? The military is for national defense, not a welfare program. Well, listen to this here. Ladies, speak up. Many of you have served your countries. How you feel about it? Okay, Jay Allen say women that register for the draft should get NIL money. I don't know what that is. Y'all know I'm not good with acronyms. Dome Logic say you're not allowed to have babies in basic training. Oh, okay. Now listen, Admiral says real life is discriminatory and the taxpayer doesn't pay for a sailor to be home breastfeeding. But that's kind of cold, Admiral. That's kind of cold now. I think they should. I think that's a natural part of a woman's life. And if she can serve her country and do as many women have served and had children. But I do love this channel too. Oh, Doc Shelley, family. Am I being pumped? Is this thing on? Are we live? Did y'all see that? Screenshot that. I do love this channel too. And that's the real Doc Shelley, 1969. Oh man, listen. Would love to know from anybody in the family if a 100% permanent total is entitled to nursing homes, either in the VA or community nursing care home, should he or she need it at some point. Yes, they can get a caregiver, or they can get if they qualify, special monthly compensation, and that extends to spouses. But I'm gonna try to stay focused and we'll get back to your question. Both parents get 12 weeks paid maternity leave. I think it should be for the men and the women. Yes, maternity for 8 weeks. Because if they forcing you to be in the military once you sign the contract, they should make some liberties to make sure you're taken care of. Admiral says, I'll be fair with you. For married women, they should be able to go on a set of orders or billets to have a baby. Okay, yeah. Now we have a woman speaking now. Listen what Grace Smith said. So I did 20 and had 4. So yes, I breastfed. Now what? I can do it all, baby. Booyah! What can I say? I ain't never gave birth to no baby. Oh boy, but I see both sides. I see both of y'all. Man, Grace says she gave birth to 4 and did 20 years. She says she can boil shrimp and cuss. Listen, Charlton said, thanks, H-Town, doing this subject, long time overdue. Yeah, and we did it in a way where everybody's able to express their opinion. We don't want you to say, oh, I'm afraid to say something. And the women, you can speak if you are you feel like it's age discrimination picking on the young people, that they should draft us older people. You should speak too. Everybody got it right. I want to hear everybody's position here. Come on now. Name, image, and likeness. Okay. Name, image, and likeness. Okay. I'd heard it before. It's possible something should be worked out, as we do need reproduction in our nation. Yeah. Now, how y'all feel about this? I'm about to get messy. If a husband and wife are in the military, or both in the military, or you might be same sex in the military, and both of you be called to deployment, should they let one parent stay back to take care of the children, or should both of them be deployed? I saw that happen to a beautiful young lady when she was a little girl, and when I was over there, and one of my friends, she was babysitting while the parent, daddy and mama, in Desert Storm. They went right before I did. I didn't know I was going yet. Yes, screaming. I donated. Oh Lord, and the PI. Oh Lord, you reckless out there. They make sure to have your initiative. They need to have a family care plan. Okay. Military makes most people more organized. Yes. Now, fam, let's get back to y'all. Been incredible, and we glad that everybody expressed their opinion. So here we go. Just overall, should military selective service enrollment be automatic for men and women ages 18 to 25? We just gonna give us a yes or no on this, or you could say how you feel if you disagree. Should it be automatic for both, or I'm just gonna say for men? I'm biased, and I don't know if that makes me a chauvinist, but I say men. Y'all let us know how you feel about it. Come on with it. Come on with it, fam. Women are more organized than after having children. We have to do everything. Yes, you do a lot. We couldn't make it without you. Look, my mom was a woman. Tell you something. Don't y'all thank God that men only? Okay, I feel that too, and I'm hypocritical. I apologize, because I got a daughter, and I but I'm full disclosure. I don't want to be phony. I'm being transparent. Auto men and volunteer women. I like that. Coasty say men. Come on, family. I'm about to pull something up here, so we appreciate y'all. Man, this is getting heavy. I know this is hard, but we have to speak. We got to speak on our mind here. We got to speak. We got to speak about it. All right. All right, family. Now listen, we're about to watch. Y'all can keep answering the question. We're about to watch a clip here. Fair use, family, fair use. This is for informative and educational purposes only. And we thank y'all. We're going to watch a few videos on the matter that, this has been going on. A few of them are going to be prior to when they were trying to pass the law. This is a long time coming, since last year. I think they've passed it in both the House and the Senate now. Let's listen. Fair use, fair use. This is for educational and informative purposes only. Family, I keep thinking something outside that window. Don't pay me no mind. Put speakers in the chat if you can hear. Give me a second. I had to turn the sound. Every time, okay, I'm going to have to do it like this.
With the ongoing war in Iran, questions are swirling over a potential U.S. draft, in part because when asked about it, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says President Trump is, quote, keeping every option on the table. To be clear, no official plans for a draft have been announced, but if it were to happen, many people want to know how it would actually work. By law, only men can be drafted, even though there have been recent efforts to expand and include women. The last draft was called over 50 years ago. If it were to happen today, the Selective-Service system says Congress and then the president must approve a draft. That activates the Selective-Service, which all men in the U.S., including citizens and immigrants, are supposed to register for within 30 days of their 18th birthday. A public lottery determines the order men ages 18 to 25 are drafted. Typically, those turning 20 the year of the lottery go through the process first. Once drafted, all men must pass physical and mental evaluations to be eligible for military service.
What physical or mental conditions should prevent a young man from having to register for selective service? Do you think mental or physical should prevent
it? Others can defer if they have dependents or can prove atonement. Others can defer physical and mental evaluations to be eligible for military service. Many high school and college students may be eligible for postponements. Others can defer if they have dependents or can prove a strict religious, moral, or ethical objection to war. Ministers, certain elected officials, and some immigrants and dual nationals are also exempt. Some may have applied as quote-unquote conscientious objectors, meaning they could qualify for alternative service like caring for the young or old or healthcare. Appeal boards process the claims before delivering the first inductees to the military within 193 days of an authorized draft. But once again, this is all just background on how drafts work in general. There have been no talks of a draft happening right now.
Now I want to ask the question to you, family. So, family, I want to ask y'all this question. Is it true that both my uncles went, but that was for a reason? So both of we asked my great uncles, they were twins. They went to Korea. They both went because my great grandmother, their mother, said, please don't separate my sons. One will not be able to live without the other. They were like that when they were young in particular. When one wasn't around the other one, they would be sick. That's how connected they were, right? And if they take one, let's say I have two children. If they take one, they can't take the other one. I can say, no, you already got one of them, right? Tell me, is that still true or that's just a general rule? So mental health. Spectrum, mental health, Charlton J. Oliver said. Doc Sheller said, all of my son's friends in their early 20s were fat, on drugs, mental, and or all of the above, all of them. Family, what y'all think about what you just saw there? And we not stopping there, fam. I got a couple of little more clips and then we're going to close it out. Now, this one, it kind of hits me. I want you to see how I feel as a father. Fair use, family. Fair use. This is for educational and informative purposes only. It was good they did a black man because not just because it feels like it's me talking. And I think one of the guys, the white guy, he has daughters, so I relate to him too. He got young daughters and they talk about a draft. Could you imagine, as soon as his daughters turn 18, they have to go off to a war? H-Town bias, I'm biased on this, so don't drag me. Doc Shelley, how about the girls? The girls are the worst. Oh, he said the girls, they out there bad too. Young people are young people, right? Now here we go, fair use. This is for informative and educational purposes only. Family, listen. Put speakers in the chat if you can hear it.
And as a father, are you scared?
Very, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now and stuff that's happening and everything. Yeah, I think him going over there would not be a good idea, or anyone's child, unless they signed up to go ahead and go for it. Being forced, I'm totally against it.
Being forced. So everybody, BN says a draft would cause a civil war. Who agree? Everybody show love to BN. And who agree with that or disagree? Let us know. Now let's continue.
Brandon Richards from Southfield is one of many people and parents who I spoke with about Congress passing its version of H.R. 8070. The National Defense Authorization Act was passed by the House with a 217 voting yes and 199 voting no.
It passed. This was last year now.
This bill will unlikely be taken up by the U.S. Senate. The amendment
And it has, and I think they've signed off on it. Listen.
would automatically register men ages 18 to 26 with the Selective Services system for a possible draft. The new automatic registration system would replace the existing system that has been in place since 1980.
I don't feel that it's fair. My son will have to go ahead and go and fight for his country. Now, it's okay if you have a choice. Now, if we sign up for it, yeah, but to be forced, I don't think that, every American should have to go through that.
21-year-old Louis Barbot of West Bloomfield said this.
So let's see what that 21-year-old said here. And Charlton say, U.S. in trouble, may have to draft immigrants outside the country. Say hello, all. God bless. Yes, indeed. Thank y'all. Now listen to this young man. Let's see what this young man say. This is a youngster. He's 21 now.
21-year-old Louis Barbot of West Bloomfield said this news about the automatic registration for the draft was a topic of conversation amongst his friend group over the weekend.
A little bit nervous, but something that our country's been dealing with before. Small change, but whatever happens, happens.
It does make me nervous in our current political climate with.
Do you see this, family? This just triggered me. This man said it makes him nervous. He has two girls, his daughters. They don't have a clue, nothing. They probably didn't play Army Men when they was young. They are young. I mean, this is scary. Look at the babies. No draft. Oh, am I doing propaganda? Let's see. Okay, if I was 18 now, I'd go to jail before fighting for Ukraine or Israel. So you wouldn't do it. Okay.
People like seeming to want to fight and want to go to war. So yeah, I'm always leery. I mean, my dad lived through Vietnam, and he dealt with the draft, and so it's something that always makes me nervous.
26.
Don't you always have one child that she hopping up on something so she get behind? They always trying to get the attention. Is it always one? Now let's see what the lady says here.
Is too young. And I don't want, fortunately, my kids are older than.
Now listen what she said.
Be nervous.
26 is too young.
26 is too young.
And I don't want, fortunately, my kids are older than that. But I don't, a lot of the kids will be coming back in a box. And I don't think that's fair.
I would be for it.
Wow. She said a lot of kids will be coming back in a box. Don't we have to look at, if we pray for the rain, we have to deal with the mud too. If we pray for the rain, we have to deal with the mud too. We want patriotism, but don't we have to realize the sacrifices of our young people? Now listen, I'm all for draft. This is being. Then everyone can respect the ones of us who that volunteered, that went. Okay, that's a solid position. Now let's see this older gentleman says about it. Listen to the older gentleman, see if you agree or disagree.
That's fair.
I would be for it because I think it's, we need a strong military.
Reporting in.
How y'all feel about that? He say he's for the draft because we need a strong military. Come on now. Listen, my great-grandfather was French citizens drafted in 1863, Pennsylvania, and he was a French citizen and got drafted here. Make that make sense, Charlton. Wow. Family, what y'all think of that so far? Yes, indeed. Family, did we go over it? Let me see if I have one more video left. I'm just checking. Now, this guy here, he's being I guess he's kind of being a humorist. We're gonna play this to say. Now, listen what our brother say. BN says, I think our country should be better off if we made military service mandatory after high school. How many years, BN? I have relatives both north and south. Okay, respect. I do too. Most of mine in the south, though. Most of them in the south. I got about 6 of them in Las Vegas. Okay. How many years mandatory should people, if you think they should automatically after high school do a certain amount of military service, how many years, or you can say no? BN say 4 years after when you get out of high school, you should do 4 years in the military. Yeah. My grandfather immigrated from Albania, and the first thing he did when he got here, after finding a place for his wife to live, join the United States Army. Yeah, that happened, because a lot of people want to show their patriotism. So he say do 2 years in the military. Okay. I say 2 myself. I'm with Coasty and Doc Shelley. 2 years. Now, didn't have 300 STD to get deferment. Oh, he could have got a deferment for $300. So I like this. J. Oliver put the right word in there. Compulsory is usually 2 years in other countries. Oh, so not just here. They should be traveling to other countries. Interesting. Now, let's see. I'm sorry I missed what you said. BN says either go to college if you can afford it, or get a scholarship, or do 4 years in the military service. Let us know. I want to ask you this. What should be an exemption for not having to do the compulsory 2 years after high school? What should medical conditions prevent you? Should you be able to say you don't want to do it because on religious grounds? Let us know, family. Now let's see this gentleman. He does a little satire. I want to say on it. I kind of fair use. It's just gonna rotate through a couple of times because I don't think I can stop it.
Well, man, do you need my birth certificate? No, we already know who you are. So you need my passport? No, how many 18-year-olds have passports? So I don't need a birth certificate or a passport for you to register me for war. But if the SAVE Act passes, I need at least one of those to register to vote? Hello, I'm Republicans in Congress. Starting in December, every American male between 18 and 25 will be automatically registered for the draft. Hello, I'm a draft eligible man. Do you need my birth certificate? No, we already know who you are. So you need my passport? No, how many 18-year-olds have passports? So I don't need a birth certificate or a passport for you to register me for war. But if the SAVE Act passes, I need at least one of those to register to vote?
What do y'all think of that? That's kind of a point. Now, I ain't necessarily I'm rocking with whatever. I don't disagree or agree with this stuff. I don't know what he's saying politically. I'm just saying. Hold on. All right, let me get my stuff to start. Family, we went over it today. Oh, that's where we should be at. Okay. Now listen. Family, how long we've been? An hour and 40 minutes. We about to be done. Say no other countries use 2 years is a minimum. Okay. Drafts are not in the Holy Bible. They not? Okay. Oh, everybody show love to Bob Smith. Everybody show love to Bob Smith. Family, y'all have been real incredible today. Charlton say 3,000 to get out of the 2-year draft if they did it, if it was compensatory. Okay. So, okay. 2-year draft, volunteer, GI Bill with VA home loan privileges after a 4-year enlistment. This would, if they compose, for those of you just coming, Bob Smith, thank you for being here. Show love to Bob Smith. That if you had to do 2 years like they do in Israel, and they also do in another country. What's that other country y'all mentioned where you have to do 2 years in the military? 2-year draft, volunteer, GIB. Okay, yeah, but think about it. They'll be able to get the benefits if they, by the time they get out by 2021, they be straight, right? Because in 1981, made bonus to re-enlist was $3,000. Wow. Okay, bonus. That's good. That's a great point. Like that. Come on now. South Korea. Okay. Family. I got to ask you, did we address the topic for tonight? Let us know. For today. I don't know why I said night. Did we address the topic? Should military selective service enrollment be automatic for men and women ages 18 to 25? Not so much did we answer the question, did we cover the topic? Let us know, yes or no. Family, did we cover it? Because I don't like false flagging or clickbait. Let us know if we covered the topic, yes or no. Family, let me ask you this here. Yes, covered it. Gray Stream, thank you. Yes, sir, we covered. Gray said we covered. BN said, yes, sir. Coasty said, yes, sir. Did we cover the topic tonight, family? Let me know. Yes or no? Did we cover it? Yes or no? Oliver say yes. Charlton say yes, you covered. Ask questions. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Come on, fam. We're getting ready to get up out of here. Now, anybody thinking about poking the bear, let us know. You trying to get something else. You want some more benefits. And if you went back to fight again or in another war or combat situation, let me ask this here. Do you get another 100% if you make it back? If you're already 100%? Come on now. Now, fam, let's see what we got here. George says, I don't see a problem with automatic enrollment for men because today it's mandatory. So what's the difference? You get in trouble if you don't sign up for selective service? Yeah, and they usually don't enforce it that much. Jay Oliver say the Bible addresses drafts in Numbers 1, 2 through verses 2 through 3. I didn't know that. Now I learned something. I knew it possibly was in there, but man, I'm gonna have to check that out. So check out. Oh, that's Jay Oliver said that. Yes, indeed. Numbers 1, chapter 1, verses 2 through 3. All right. Yes, did cover and many informative information. Now, if you learned something tonight, tell me how many things you learned that you didn't know tonight. Tell me if you learned something tonight. Put a light bulb in the chat. Put an exclamation point in the chat. Or put an emoji that shows that you got informed. You learned some notebook or something. Thank you, Jay Oliver. I thought so. Yeah, I had a feeling there was something in there. Poke that bear. You hear our brother Jay say, poke that bear. Fam, we need to, for the PACT Act, poke that bear. Terror, poke that bear. Special monthly compensation, poke that bear. 90%, 0 to 90%, poke that bear. I'm not 100. 100% permanent total. Poke, what? You learned 2 things tonight. Okay, if you want to say what y'all learned, let us know what you learned. How many things you learned? You could tell us what you learned tonight. What did you learn that you didn't know today? Whenever you're doing stuff, verify. So yes, okay. Learn Doc Shelley. You learn something from Doc Shelley. Doc Shelley is knowledgeable. Doc Shelley is passionate. Oh, look at that. Got it. Learn something. Betty Boff, learn something tonight. Verify all information. That's why we going over it, and we show you videos and information to back it up. Family, it's important that we be on code. We be solid. We be informed and all that. Say, yes, learn something. We about to close it out. Grace said, learn something. Sit back, popcorns, and enjoy. Now, our latest releases, family. You ready for it? Even Jason M learned something. We have a whole library but did we cover thoroughly on our side of the game, and meaning we brought information and the chat brought information. OT showed up and showed out. Everybody else showed up and showed out. But that brother gave me, I don't know if a brother, but they gave me some information on the M21 manual like that. Okay, terror and the PACT Act. And we covered that. And this information straight from the VA. And we say, Doc Shelley, fake quack doctor. Learn and enjoy. Rest well, family. Yes, indeed. Let's see. We're going to get here. Say, my cup overflowed. Yes, indeed. Here are the 15 body systems that is covered under VA disability. Now, listen, we went over them generally, and we're going to go over each one in detail. Did you hear me? Family, where you going to get this thorough information? You hear what I said? Have a great night, fam. See y'all tomorrow. Yes, indeed. See you, Jason, and 66. Y'all have a great night. Thank you. And see how they did that? When you leave, you ain't got to say, well, I'm about to go over here. I'm about to go to the drugstore. I'm about to go, when I drugstore, I mean like CVS. Night, family. Yes, indeed. Now, family, we're not covering anything else. News, we cover the news. Now, that's what we say. We don't do that, George. You don't do that. That's why I say you don't say you're going nowhere else. So we don't do that, okay? You may not know, but we don't say, hey, I'm about to go over here. Our live stream, but no problem. We don't do that. We keep focused on what we doing. Because when they over there, they don't say, hey, I'm going over to H-Town channel. So we just respect, even though we have a cordial relationship, that we keep that separate because that's how you handle it. You say, well, I'm sorry, cuz. Nah. Yeah, that's no problem. That's why I'm glad you didn't take it personal. But I have to tell you because that's how we handle it. But sometimes I'll be saying, hey, because the reason I do it because he came over here. Oh, you something else nice saying not leaving till it's done. Some people take me like personal when I say that, and some people stop coming by, but you have to have order on your channel. Because I wouldn't sometimes look, okay, one time, because y'all do it from the heart. They were over there on somebody else on another channel. They saw me and they said, H-Town family in the house. And then I said, the person's channel in the house too. So because I know look. You get it. Yeah, thanks, family. Yeah. Because that way you don't divert stuff from the channel where you at. Now, our live streams are Sundays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Central Time, and we do have unscheduled live streams like we did today. Join us tomorrow, okay? And if you'd like to contact us, say, good evening, Dr. Here is our contact email. Email us if you want to talk about something in particular. Hey, I want to try to get up with this. I want to talk to this, and let's do that in the after party. Or if it's something personal, we'll talk to them. You too, Betty Bob. Look at it. They showing love up in here. Oh, man. Y'all turn Doc Shelley into a softie. Now we're in the after party. If you want to talk about anything else other than the topic we talk about, you talk about it now. You're welcome to. But when we get done, everybody ready to leave. How's that weather before you leave? Tell me how that weather is where you at. Let me know how that weather is. Yes, indeed. And that temperature, family. He say semi-soft. Sister Betty, you as well. Yeah. Good night, Coasty. Good night. Everybody, I want to say good night. Tell the temperature, and we're going to say good night. Family, I thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for being here. This was impromptu. We went into it. We got it. Betty said 70%. And y'all just let us say good. Go and say your goodbyes. So we can go. It's 70. Okay. 70 in Maryland. George. And thank you, George, for being so understanding. You see how George handled that? He didn't take it personal. It's not meant to be personal, family. It's just you got to run your channel a certain way because the trolls will come through and, hey, I'm going over here. I'm going to Nuck's house. George say 70% one day, 6 to next inches of snow. Okay. 1 month, 2 weeks later, it's fair ground. Wow. In Louisiana, it's 75 degrees and clear, and 52 degrees spring in Pennsylvania. I forget what that means. I don't know. You be saying, good night, family. Good night. Thank you, H-Town. We appreciate you. We appreciate you too, sister, and all of you. Okay, yeah. Them trolls like Doc Shelley, LOL. Doc Shelley, are you a troll? Answer the question, Doc Shelley, because you've been on those submarines. What did you learn under those oceans? Oh, man. Yeah. Look, Doc Shelley got mad and he say, oh, what is this? You know, sometimes I do Black History when Black History Month comes. Wow, what is this? I don't agree with that. And blah, blah. I said, you ain't got to leave Doc Shelley. Doc Shelley left for a little while. He came on back. But he had to jug at me. He said, what month is this here now? Still doing that? Oh, man. 70 degrees in the Tidewater area for Grace. Doc Shelley family. So even if people crash out, that's no problem. It's just that, you know, hey, we family. We gonna disagree sometime, and I don't try to do anything to hurt anybody's feelings. Say, good night, should made better by Doc Shelley and Squid and family. Yes, indeed. Family, I think y'all have been incredible. I'm being ready to close out. I look like a troll. So you say. Grace says, good night, Charleston. Betty say, good night, Charlton Zimmerman. And y'all say, Doc, showed love today, H-Town. Be nice. Doc Shelley, I'm sorry. I apologize, Doc Shelley. Doc Shelley got down today. He showed more love than I did. You understand what I'm saying? But I had to bring it up because y'all showing attention. Hey, now listen to H-Town hating. Am I trolling? Well, good night, Jay. Great evening, Jay. So, family, we want to thank y'all. We did answer the question for tonight. And we want to thank y'all for being so incredible tonight. And we thank you for your patience, coming and showing up and showing out. And family, we did this tonight. We talked about it, right? We answered the question and we covered the topic. No one needs to apologize. Okay. You know, I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive. Jay Oliver calls me the sensitive preacher. I miss MG Smith. If y'all see him, let him know I missed him. And Bionic Woman, she has a channel. Her husband say, good night, H-Town, sir. Good night. Evening, George and Admiral Eagle. Didn't Admiral Eagle bring in some good information and spark some good debate? Yes, we did, H-Town. So, family, thank y'all. And I want y'all to have an incredible night. Until next time. And family, oh boy, I'm gonna say it. So, you know, I can say it because it's my channel. Say, Miss OT. Yes, we did, Miss OT. Love you, OT. Good night, family. But I'm gonna say it because, you know, I can say it because we support each other. Go over there and watch Raider. I think he's going live. Love y'all, family. Good night, okay? And take care. And then he says, LOL night, family. Yes, indeed. See y'all next time. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Time. Be looking for you. Thank you. Good night.